Good afternoon. Hey, I'm Dr. Nancy Stanley, and I'm here, physical therapist and health coach. And I'm here with my, not a new friend, I've known Hope my whole life, okay? She's a little older than me, all right?
Yep.
But we connected a few months ago, and Hope has a story, and I'm so proud of her. I'll be honest with you, when she came to see me, she had a lot going on, a lot of medical issues, but she has survived, and now she's thriving. And so what I'm going to ask her is, let's see who that is. Hey, Nora. Yeah. So I'm going to ask Hope, first of all, where you were when you started. Just give us a brief summary, and where you are now, and what's different. Go ahead, Hope.
Okay. When I called Nancy that night, I was just checking into it because I've been watching on Facebook. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not, but the more I talked to her, I was like, this is a Hail Mary. If I don't do this, I'm just going to get worse and worse and worse. I've tried the grapefruit. I've tried this, you know.
Yeah.
And so I said, I'm going to do it. And she came over and talked to us, and I decided to do it. And my focus was a lot on health and mobility because I got little young grandchildren. And so but I've lost 29 pounds since I started, the 1st of November?
Yeah,
and,
the 4th, I think.
My husband has lost 30. And so we're both pretty well pleased with it. And I really enjoy the food because I like meat and I like
meat and vegetables.
And the coffee. I had sworn off of coffee, thinking coffee was bad for me. And now I love my bulletproof coffee. That gets me going in the morning.
Yeah.
And it carries me through the day. I was telling Nancy yesterday, my husband and my friend wanted to go to lunch. And I said, well, okay. And we went to the buffet, and there were optimal choices, but I really wasn't hungry. And so I said, well, I'm just going to visit and drink tea. And then I bought some mustard greens to bring home for later. But
okay.
So that worked for me.
Yeah. So here's my other question we talked about is, what is different about this? You said before you tried other things, and probably some of those worked a little bit, but what makes you think you can continue to do this, Hope, and not kind of fall off the wagon? I mean, what is it about this that's different?
Well, two things jump out at me. One is I really like the check-ins. Now, my husband, he's not, real extroverted. He doesn't like all that, but I really do. And it helps me to, as I do one during the day, or I think it's, late enough in the day, I feel like I've hydrated. I'll go ahead and check it off. It's like, I can't wait to get my little check-offs on my list.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll have a question and I'll ask. And also, I like that I can contact Nancy because in the beginning, I apologized. I told her I thought she probably felt like she'd taken me on to raise.
But I love that. I love that. I'm available. I want to help you. Yeah.
But I had to call her kind of a lot of times because I would get confused. And basically, I was anxious because I wanted to do it right.
Yeah, and you did. You rocked it, girl. I'm telling you, and I'm so proud of Jerome as well. Okay, so here's what you heard her say, that it was accountability. And so if that's what you need, that's what I am. I'm your coach. I want to be with you daily. I want to help you along the way. I want to hold your hand. But then I'm also going to graduate you. I like to say I'm responsible to you, but I'm not responsible for you. And what you heard is Hope is doing it on her own now. I mean, occasionally, she'll ask me a question, but it's a little more advanced. So after 90 days, you're going to be an expert. Don't you feel like an expert now?
I really do.
Yeah.
And although I went to the meeting Sunday and I learned something else then. So you're always learning something.
There's a lot to know, but you don't have to wonder, gosh, what should I eat, or is this going to be right or not? You know now what to do.
I know really well.
Yeah.
And another thing that I like, besides the accountability, is the fact that it's easy. I mean, I know that doesn't sound, some people might not understand that, but out of all the things I've ever tried, I'm not hungry. I don't have these different problems.
Cravings.
Right.
Yeah.
And when I told my son about it, he's a wit, and he says, now, Mama, that sounds kind of draconian for a hedonist like you. But really and truly, hedonist that I am, I'm enjoying the foods that I get to eat, and I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
And so all in all, I feel like it's something that I can do And if I ever say go to the beach for a week and get
Yeah,
off,
yeah.
I know what to jump back to.
Yeah,
But
that's the advantage. Okay, all right. Well, you've heard it right here, and I love it. And doesn't she look great? I'm about to post her before and after picture.
no.
Yep. And you can see the change. Okay, yeah, she's got her makeup on and she's beautiful. She was beautiful before, but here's the thing now. She's beautiful and healthy now in 2020. Actually, 2019 was her year to get healthy, but 2020 could be your year. But you need to message me. Put your email down here so you can get my emails. Don't you like the emails I send out?
Mm-hmm.
They're
Oh, yeah.
encouraging. It's a lot about your mind. You know, you have to start at the top to get to the bottom. You got to get it right in your mind, and that's what I want to help you do. And then I'm offering a class tonight at Part and Part at 6 o'clock. Show up. It's going to be about an hour. It's not going to be as long as the other class. A lot of the same information. I'm going to cut it a little shorter. But you want to get in this challenge. It starts day 1 on Sunday, but it's not too late. You can jump in, and I hope to see you then. Have a great day. Thanks.